Hello, beautiful humans. How are you? Hope you're having a lovely Friday night. I was going to say hope you all have, something fun planned, but I'm sure you do have something fun planned, because you can have... I've been finding really creative ways to have fun and stay home, because that's what we're all doing right now. What have you guys been doing to stay home and have fun? Oh, somebody sent me a question. How's Bob? Bob is good. He's still, strong, silent type. We've run out of things to talk about, so I think we're going to have to, maybe watch a movie or Tiger King or something so we can just have new topics of discussion. He doesn't really add much to the conversation, so it really all rests on my shoulders. But, that's how it goes sometimes. I get it. Relationships are give and take. We're learning. You did your makeup the other day for fun. No joke. That's actually what I've been doing when I've had to make some videos and stuff, and I've been playing with makeup just because I can. And it's, gives me something fun to do. Exactly. Let's see. What else have you guys been doing? Biking around the block in circles. Oh, wouldn't that be nice? I have a spin bike, but it's stationary. So I can't really go anywhere. You're homeschooling your kids and trying to stay sane. Well, bravo to you, my dear. Because it's not an easy feat, especially if you're, not a teacher by training. Did I bake anything today? Why, yes, I did bake something today. And you guys are going to hear more about that soon. How was filming Push? So much fun. It was so wonderful to be back working with Matt Daddario again. After working together for so long, we sort of have a shorthand almost when we work together, and it's so lovely to work with someone that you just enjoy spending time with that much. A lot of emojis, thank you. Love a good emoji. I was at a group chat with friends the other day and realized that I resorted to only communicating in GIFs. Is it GIF or GIF? I still don't know. I say GIF as a reflex, so I apologize if that's incorrect. But, I was only communicating in GIFs in the conversation. But I have Alberto to thank for that, because he introduced me to GIF keyboards, so there you go. What is the name of my next show? Well, my next show to be released is called The Stand. It's based on the Stephen King book of the same title, and it should be out later this year. How was the day? It was good. I slept more than I have since all of this started, so that was good. I worked out. My sliver of sunshine that I get on my patio every morning lasted longer than I thought, so I sat in the sunshine for a while. And then I picked up my house, and I baked, and I did some cleaning, and, I stayed busy. You have to work as your essential personnel. Well, thank you so much for the work that you do. It's all of us, at least I have become so appreciative of people like you who are putting yourself at risk and putting yourself out there just so that society can keep moving forward. So thank you, and be safe and well. Have I heard Overstreet's music? I have. It's awesome. I always love it when friends put out music. What do I do to work out? I've been doing a myriad of things. I built a treadmill a few days ago, so that's been nice to have. I have my spin bike. I have Bob, who helps me out sometimes. But I went on Amazon and I bought some adjustable weights and some other little things. And I have a TRX, and I have a few little inexpensive things that I picked up on Amazon. And the rest I'm just doing body weight exercises, which really... Body weight is something that people don't often turn to when it comes to working out, but if you do calculate the reps appropriately, it can actually be a more intense workout, depending on how you do it. Who was the last person I talked to? I just did a little FaceTime happy hour with Ben and Maya from Arrow, and I've been catching up with a bunch of folks today. Plans about coming to Brazil. I'd love to come to Brazil. We went with Shadow Hunters a few years ago, and that was so much fun. I had such a good time, met so many wonderful people, and ate some incredible food, so I'd love to explore more. I'm really looking forward to traveling again once all of this is over. I think we're all going to be really appreciative of that time. Hey, John, what's up? Do I miss the red hair? I kind of do sometimes. I was just looking in the mirror and looking back at old pictures the other day and going, I do miss having a little bit of ginger in my life. I could definitely do with it again. Which series to watch? What have I been watching? I've been watching Little Fires Everywhere. And what else have I watched? I recently went back through and watched The Newsroom because I was playing a journalism student in Push. And I thought I'd try and absorb some of it subliminally. Ozark Season 3 just came out today. I'm so excited to watch it. Cannot wait. I have not watched Tiger King yet, but it's on my list. Hey, Hannah, what is up? Girl, your videos are so funny. Been giving me so many giggles during all of this, so thank you. Zoe's Extraordinary Playlist. That is a great suggestion. That's definitely a show that will make you smile. I love those guys, Alex and Skylar and all those folks. Oh, there's more questions here. Oh. Did Steven actually leave with the Green Arrow suit? I don't know. He very well could have. Thank you. What am I doing? I'm sitting here drinking a scotch and talking to y'all. What am I looking forward to? I'm looking forward to travel, human interaction, and Mexican food when all this is over. I'm actually really looking forward to the fact that I think people are going to appreciate the social plans that we make. And, our generation has become notorious for being the ones that make plans and cancel them and have all those kind of habits. And I'm hoping that this is enough to maybe make us appreciate the time that we have together a bit more. How many tattoos do I have? I have 10. I just realized that the other day. What kind of scotch? I am drinking the Sassenach, which is my new favorite. I quite enjoy it. Highly recommend. How is Bob? Bob's good. I'm trying to catch up on all these questions. Have I listened to Rare by Selena? No, I haven't yet, but I'll tell you this. I listened to Dua Lipa's new album today, and it is so fantastic. Congratulations to her because it is pretty great. I definitely ended up riding on the spin bike a lot longer than I intended to today because I got caught up in her album and just was on a roll, literally and figuratively. You guys have so many good questions. Can't keep up. What's my favorite song on the album? Break My Heart is... Future Nostalgia is awesome. That might be my favorite. Sorry, I disappeared for a moment there. Davina! Bailey's has been your confinement buddy. That's awesome. So many questions popping up. What do I miss most from the Midwest? Hi! I miss barbecue. That is what I miss most from the Midwest. Hey, Catherine, what's up? Every time last time when I was there for the Big Slick, I think I, in one meal, ate 4 full plates of burnt ends because I realized I hadn't had proper Kansas City barbecue in about 10 years. And that is far too long, and I will not be making that mistake again. What do I prefer, cats or dogs? Both. I've not seen the pictures from the shoot yet, Catherine, but I would love to. Okay, I'm going to look at some of the questions over here because you guys are sending them on multiple things. How much did I enjoy making Shadowhunters? More than I can ever begin to articulate. That show was, and always will be so special to me. Just because of the people and the story and, Yes, I miss it every day. What's my favorite place in the world? My favorite place in the world is my grandmother's kitchen. It's the place that I grew up and the place that always will be home to me. You know, it's all of those conversations you have around the kitchen island, eating ice cream and spending time with your family early in the morning and late at night and all of those things. That's that will always make it my most special and most favorite place. You live in Independence, Missouri and love getting barbecue? You are a lucky, lucky human. Favorite wine? Well, right now I would have to say it's of Queens and Angels, which is my Knocking Point wine that I partnered with Stephen to create. It's a Malbec and Syrah blend. It's available now on their website. But also I do tend to really love Portuguese wines, like a good, solid Portuguese red. My goodness, so many questions. Have I seen Harry recently? I did see Harry recently. I saw him at a mutual friend's birthday dinner a few weeks ago. It was so good to catch up and see him and hear all about everything. Am I quarantined by myself? Well, I have Bob. But other than that, yeah. I wave to neighbors as they walk through the courtyard occasionally. But, yeah. But thank goodness for FaceTime and Instagram Lives and moments like this that we can all get together. So cheers to you and cheers to that. Favorite movie? Oof. I can give you my... 3 of my favorite movies because I can never pick just one. Princess Bride, Gilda, and Usual Suspects. Oh, right, Bob. Yes, Bob. Never forget, Bob. Never let go. Don't look at me like that, Bob. Come on. It was a funny joke. No, okay. All right. Sometimes he doesn't find me humorous. That's okay. What was it like on the crossover? The crossover was so much fun because I got to, interact with so many people that I hadn't got to, and the characters got to interact, and it was really amazing just to see what a family that entire universe is, as it were. Favorite novel? I love Watership Down. That's always been my favorite since I was a kid, but I do also love The Alchemist. I've been reading it recently as well, and it's fabulous. Of course I remember Girl vs. Monster on Disney Channel. How can I forget? It's the first job I ever worked on in Canada. Oh my gosh, there's so much coming in I can't even keep up. I love to read. Actually, it's something that as a kid, I always had a book in my hand. You would never, ever see me without a book on my person when I was growing up. And then, obviously, as I got into university and then started reading scripts, I started reading less for fun and more for work. But now, I've had time to actually get back to it. So it's been one advantage of this time. Davina, have I learned any new skills? What new skills have I learned? I've been experimenting with different at-home workouts. I've learned new ways of organizing things in my house. I learned how to build a treadmill. That's new. There's my treadmill. I didn't do that before. So there you go. I had never built I built a couch, but not a treadmill. Do I like to write songs? I do. Actually, I haven't written in a while, but yeah, I do. I quite enjoy music. What's the funniest prank Dom has done? There's been so many. What is the funniest prank Dom's done? I will have to say I did in retrospect. Hey Jessica, how's it going? In retrospect, I thoroughly appreciate the taping me to my trailer. I found that to be quite entertaining. But I would say probably one of the funniest pranks went back and forth between Dom and Alberto. I think Alberto started it too. He printed off hundreds of pieces of paper with his picture on it and taped them all over Dom's trailer. Inside every cabinet, inside every door, all over his mirror, his floor, his table. And then Dom did the same thing back to him, and it just went back and forth between the two of them for about a week. That was entertaining to watch them sneak into each other's trailers and completely cover it in paper. I've not watched the Tiger King show yet, but I cannot wait to check it out because I've heard many, many good things. Did I ever have a vacation in the Caribbean? Adjacent, I think it actually, yeah, technically it's the Caribbean. I went to St. Lucia a few years ago, and it was one of my favorite trips ever. It is so incredibly gorgeous there. I was floored by it. It was, to me, it was Neverland personified. I feel as though every time I travel, I appreciate the beauty of a place for different reasons. My ultimate adult drink is scotch. That's always my go-to. And this one's pretty dang good. Let's see. Hey, Kaylee! How you doing? Good for you, Davina, learning how to do your nails at home. That's amazing. Hello from New Zealand. New Zealand is so gorgeous. Finding all these questions from you guys. There's so many new features now to find questions on, and I'm trying to explore and figure out how all this works now. Have I seen Lucifer? Yes. I'm not caught up, but I absolutely love that show. I think Tom Ellis is brilliant, and one reason I was so thrilled to have him on the crossover because I was fangirling a lot of bit. Netflix recommendations. I just finished Love is Blind a few days ago, and that was a roller coaster and a half. Do I speak any other languages? Well, I can read Latin because I took Latin in high school. So I took 3 years of Latin, and I can read it. But aside from that, that's about it. I'm working on it. I can understand little bits and pieces of a few other languages just because of traveling and being a part of just everyday conversations. But I hope to learn more. I'm using this time to actually get back to that. Do I miss working with Stephen Amell? Yeah, I do. I popped on one of his Insta Lives the other day and realized that it's been a while since we actually spent time together, and I had such a pleasure working with him. I would love to do it again. Yo, Matt, what's up? Dude, your message made my day, by the way. Was getting ready to write you back and then jumped on here instead, but thank you so much. Where am I now? I am at my apartment in Los Angeles. Oh my goodness, there's so many questions coming in, I can't even keep up. Did I meet Stephen King personally? No, I wish. I'm such a huge fan, and maybe someday. But I did thoroughly enjoy his tweet today. I don't know if you guys saw, but he put, or I don't know if it's a picture he found, or he posted a picture of a red balloon and a roll of toilet paper by a sewer drain, and it made my little fangirl heart so happy. Gave me a good giggle. Music recommendations. Dua Lipa's album. And my social distancing dance party playlist. Have I seen Dom recently? I've not. The last time I saw Dom was on our Insta Live a few days ago. Was that a few days ago? Was that a week ago? I don't know anymore. What day is it? It's Friday, right? Right. Did I watch Harry on Glee? Actually, funny enough, I was a dancer growing up. So, yeah, I grew up watching Harry on Glee and watching him dance and going, man, he's so impeccable. I want to be able to dance like that someday. And then getting to work with him a few years later was kind of a dream come true. And to find out that he's as lovely and wonderful and amazing as he is in person as well, it was just perfection. I feel like I'm endlessly scrolling through all of your amazing questions. Torrance! What is up, man? When is Push coming out? I don't know, actually. Since we just finished shooting it, probably not for a little while. Do I want Lucifer Season 5 to happen? Of course I do. Am I watching Legends of Tomorrow? I am not up to date, but I've caught it from time to time. There's just too much good TV out right now. I don't have enough hours in the day, although you would think we would now, to keep up. What have you guys been doing to stay entertained during this time? I need suggestions. Also, I wanted to give you guys a heads up. I'll be posting about something in the next couple of... Hey, Daryl, how's it going? I will be posting something soon about a charity collaboration that I'm doing in the next couple of weeks. So stay tuned for that. I think you guys might be singing for joy when you see that. Sips scotch instead of tea. You're doing homework. Good for you. Proud of you. I wish I had homework to do right now. You've been painting a lot. Oh, that's amazing. True, Torrance. Technically enough hours, but can't watch that many. Yeah, can't watch TV for that many of them. What kind of dance styles did I do as a child? I did mostly ballet growing up as a kid, but then I got into tap and jazz and everything else later on. What is my favorite scotch? Currently, the Sassenach, which is what I'm drinking right now. So shout out to those lovely folks. Yes, this is Sassenach scotch. You're watching Bones right now. Oh, cool. I've never actually really watched Bones. I'll have to add it to my list. I have not seen One Tree Hill. You're rewatching Shadowhunters for the third time? Amazing. Thank you so much for doing so. I hope you're enjoying it as much the third time as you did before. Hey, Marav, I miss you. This is honestly what I love about having the technology that we do, is that we're still able to stay in touch. We're still able to be social. You know, I saw a meme about this the other day. It's not social distancing. It's distantly socializing. If you frame it that way, it sounds so much better. It's all about finding ways to stay busy and positive and happy and as proactive as you can during this time. I'm not good at time off, so this is a real test it's a real exercise in patience for me, because I'm not used to not being busy and getting things done and being out and about and doing things all the time. So it's taken a lot of self-reflection and a lot of almost more focus for me to be in the same space for now almost 2 weeks. We're getting through it together. It's what we're doing. It's what we have to do because it's important to heal the world and to make sure that, as many people stay healthy as possible and that we're able to focus the resources on healing the people that are sick as opposed to spreading the infection further. So thank you to everyone. I do want to take a moment to say thank you to everyone who's working in the healthcare, the service industries, all the essential businesses for working as hard as you are to literally keep the world running. We could not function without you. So it's your efforts are not going unnoticed and unseen, and you are very much appreciated. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. And cheers to you. I do love the Harry Potter movies. Oh, I should edit those up. And I'm just realizing as I'm doing this and seeing other notifications come in that I haven't done any Free Friday yet today. So I apologize. I will post a few of those as soon as I hop off of here. I've been shooting other content and doing other work today, so I had not gotten around to it yet. Actually, for the first time in the quarantine, I've barely been on my phone today. So there you go. So many questions I missed. Sorry, I'm having to scroll back and look. How's the weather there? We had a lot more sunshine today than we have any other day, and it was so lovely. Have I finished Good Girls? I think I'm up to date on Good Girls. I started the most recent season and watched the few episodes that were out about a week ago. I'm not sure if there have been any more yet, but I absolutely love that show. I just think I've always thought Christina Hendricks is brilliant, and all three of those women are just powerhouses, and to have them all together on screen, it's pretty epic. Goodness, so many questions. Oh, pardon me. Am I spending my quarantine alone with Bob? Yes, I am. What's my least favorite thing to do in quarantine? Probably things like taking out the trash or taking boxes out. Just because every time I do, I come back in the house, I put my clothes in the washing machine, I take a shower, I do all those things to, keep everything as clinically clean as possible. But it's extra steps that I have to, think twice or 3 times about. What am I doing during my free time? Lots of things. I'm trying to do as many things as possible. For example, tonight I'm going to finish up. I've got some laundry to fold right here, so I'm going to finish that up. And then I did some baking earlier, so I might nibble on that and chat with Bob for a few minutes. And then probably go to bed. Star City 2019 or 2040? Can I bring the folks from 2040 to 2019 and just have a big party? Because that sounds to me like the way to do it. Depends on which 2040 as well. Some 2040s are a lot more messed up than others. Thank you. I will tell Bob that you said he's awesome. Who is my favorite Skarsgård? Don't make me choose. Because I worked with Alex and I love it. So they're both lovely. I'll put it that way. Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm missing all of your questions. Trying to scroll through everything simultaneously. Favorite song from Hamilton? Oh my goodness. Guns and Ships, Cabinet Battle #1, Satisfied, My Shot. That's not one favorite song, that's 4 favorites. The whole album. How's that? It's not an answer. I apologize. Do I listen to K-pop? Okay, here's the thing with K-pop. I love K-pop. I just don't know. I need recommendations because it's such a huge genre and there's so many artists. I don't know even where to begin. But every time I hear a song that is K-pop, I thoroughly enjoy it and go, I need to look more into that. So send me your recommendations because I need to know. Have I ever met Lin-Manuel? Yes, I actually, so when I was living in New York doing a little night music, the revival, oh gosh, that's almost 10 years ago now that I did that. Goodness gracious. I did a reading of a new show, and it was done by a lot of the people that Lynn works with, like Alex Lacamoire and all those folks. And Lynn came to the reading and pulled me aside and said some really, really wonderful things. Just everything that somebody who's, 15 and doing theater in New York, having just moved away from home, needs to hear. And just some lovely, really encouraging words of wisdom that have stuck with me, and we've kept in touch, and it's been amazing to watch him soar, and to watch a friend of yours who is so brilliant and so kind and just has the utmost level of genius talent have everything realized for him. And I'm just so thrilled for him. When I saw the In the Heights trailer for the first time, I think I was sobbing within about 4 seconds, and then finished the trailer and immediately started it over again, just sobbing tears of joy the entire time, because I know how much it means to him. It's just beautiful. I can't stop smiling. Blackpink. Okay, yeah, I've heard a few Blackpink. Colton Haynes showed me a bunch of Blackpink music when we were working together. Oh, amazing. I'm loving these recommendations. Best James Bamford memories. One of my favorite things is because I shadowed Bam when he directed the premiere of the last season of Arrow. And it was amazing watching him describe scenes to people, whether it's the cast and crew or the production designers, because you can tell that his background is in stunts and stunt choreography, because he's so animated and motivated, and everything is so grand when he describes it, and he just totally sets the scene for you and gives everybody so much energy that you just want to dive right in. My goodness, so many people. Hey Blake, what's up? Long time no chat. See, I don't know what's going on here. Okay, here we go. Now I'm back on the program. Happy birthday! Oh, you're in Toronto. Oh my goodness. Wave hi to that beautiful city for me. I miss Toronto so much. Okay, you've probably discovered this already, but there is a wonderful bakery in Kensington Market called Bunner's. I used to go at least once a week and get their cinnamon buns, because everything there is amazing. But just check it out next time you're by Kensington Market. Do I play any kind of instruments? I play a little bit of piano and a little bit of guitar, considering there's that one in the corner right there, which I have not pulled out in a long time. I should do that. I've never watched Star Wars: The Clone Wars. I have a few friends that absolutely love it, though, and so I know bits and pieces about it, but I've never seen it myself. Which TV show should you binge during the quarantine? Well, Shadowhunter is an arrow, of course. No. What should you binge? I'm excited to dive back into Ozark season 3 because I loved the first 2 seasons. And I'm dying to do it. You know, it's funny. I have thought about shooting a makeup tutorial. Is that something that you guys would be interested in? Let me know in the comments below. Let's see, what time is it? Okay, I'm going to do 5 more minutes, and then I have to jump off and be productive again. So I'm a little bit country, a little bit rock and roll. Absolutely. The Witcher! Thank you so much. That's exactly what I need to watch. I have not had a chance to check that out yet, but I've heard so many incredible things. Favorite Disney movie? That is a tough one. I mean, Mulan was my favorite growing up. She was my favorite Disney princess. I also love the Aristocats, Hercules. And then if we go Disney Pixar, I love like Finding Nemo and Ratatouille and Bug's Life. Favorite actor to work with during crisis? All of them. I can't pick. The more the merrier, in my opinion. Those were my favorite days, my favorite scenes, when we had so many people on set all at once. Have I read Rick Riordan's books? Of course. I loved Percy Jackson growing up. I loved Greco-Roman mythology as a kid. So it was always fun to go and read those books and see how it applied. Do I still talk to the Shadowhunters cast? Yes, I was talking with some of them today. Check out Legacies. Will do. Have I seen Umbrella Academy? Yes. So fantastic. How awkward is an Instagram cue day? I think it depends on how you do it. Although I generally have a modicum of awkwardness in everything I do, so I probably am not the best one to determine that. Vikings, Haunting Hill House. Oh, these are all great recommendations. Thank you, guys. See, I can always count on you. You keep me up to date with the things I need to know. More fun to play good Clary or bad Clary? Oh, that's tough. Bad Clary was really fun, just simply because it was so different than the other Clary that I had created for so long. But I think, honestly though, my favorite was Good Clary after Bad Clary, because she learned so much and almost brought a little bit of Evil Clary's sort of strength and savvy back with her. Back from the brink, from the dark side. You know, I'd love to watch... I've watched probably every episode of Supernatural, but out of order, because it's one of those shows that's always on, so inevitably if it's on, I'll watch it. I should watch them in order. I did that with Friends a few years ago when it first came on Netflix. I rewatched it all from the beginning. And when you watch a show sequentially like that you know so well, it completely changes your view of it. I rewatched Succession as well, and that's even on the second rewatch, that show is just impeccable. So that's another one to check out for those of you that haven't seen it or those that have. All right, 2 more minutes. Send me your questions. Do I look more like Good Clary or Bad Clary? Well, I mean, I think I look equally like Good Clary and Bad Clary. At least I would hope. My hair color's different, so who's to say now? Have I seen Mandalorian? No, but Giancarlo's on that. That's a great idea. Favorite Arrow villain? Oh, that's hard. I generally say Diaz because he's just so deliciously evil. But also, Charlie Barnett did a really good job as our new Deathstroke. And I will always have a special place in my heart for Charlie. So I'm going to have to give him the shout out. Rewatch Once Upon a Time. That's a great idea. Jennifer Morrison is brilliance personified. When will I be back on your TV screens? Well, depending on how you quantify it. The Stand will be on CBS All Access later this year, so that would be the next time I'll be on a screen of sorts. But TV screen, I don't know. I guess on the CBS All Access TV app, if that exists. I don't know how that works yet. I think we're all still learning. Oh, pardon my guns, my goodness. I've been getting up so early because I tend to go to bed earlier in this crazy situation we're living in. So then I wake up earlier. How many times have I watched Friends? Too many to count. So many, in fact, that I can have an entire conversation in Friends GIFs. I've gotten BoJack Horseman as a recommendation for years. I need to check that out too. Madam C.J. Walker, yes! Somebody just told me about that. Alright, you guys. I am going to jump off. So send me your last minute questions if you have any. If there's anything I haven't answered. Hogwarts house? If I had to pick one, I would say Ravenclaw. But I think more accurately, I am Ravenclaw with Gryffindor tendencies and a sprinkle of Hufflepuff. So there you have it. Congratulations to you. You once won a Friends trivia night at a pizza place single-handedly. You are amazing. Have I watched Game of Thrones? Yes. And it's brilliant. All right, you guys. I'm going to jump off. But I will say thank you so much for joining me tonight and keeping me company and giving me a little bit of human interaction. All my love to you. Be safe, be well, and keep finding the positive silver linings in life because that's the way to do it right now. Keep reaching out to the people in your life. Even if you can't be with them physically, that's why we have to be so thankful for the technology that we have these days, that we can still be a community as we're waiting for the world to heal. So cheers to you. Have a lovely Friday night, and I will chat with you again soon. Good night, you guys.